Hi, my name is Alex Healy, and today I'll be focusing on creating a collegiate level tone. We'll focus on three main things for this. One, what can we do away from the practice room and away from our horn to improve our sound? Two, what can we do when we're in the practice room but the horn is not to our face? And three, what should we actually be doing when the horn is to our face? All three of these things are vitally important to creating a true collegiate level sound. That is what we would define as an intermediate level of sound. If you follow the instructions in the rest of this recording, you will find that your sound will improve, along with intonation and articulation. Physical activity is absolutely essential for any kind of brass instrument that you play, but maybe especially for tuba. You have to make sure that you're using athletic lungs every time that you play, taking nice, deep, full breaths so that we can then exhale it into the horn. Running, jumping jacks, or any other physical activity can be extremely helpful for learning how to play the tuba with a collegiate level sound. Just going for runs is not enough to actually make yourself sound better on the tuba. So once you actually make it back into the practice room, what should you do from there? Well, never ever play before you get your air moving. There are a couple ways to do this. One, you could go for a run like we demonstrated earlier. You could do breathing exercises. I would suggest the breathing gym. My favorite one from that is just the in one, out one. And then the next and possibly most useful one is wind pattering. This is where you can actually practice your music away from your horn and work on getting air moving. When you wind pattern, I highly recommend grabbing a blank sheet of paper, putting it up to your face, and trying to make the paper move, like so. Do not have it going one way or the other, because this shows that you do not have a consistent air stream. I will demonstrate now using the Marcello's First Sonata in F major. Doing this will help it move air and then improve your sound. You want to always play with the best sound possible, otherwise you're not supporting good habits. By creating better habits, you will learn what the sound sounds like and it will become the only way that you can play. These are not exercises that you're just doing when you first get into the practice room. Anytime you start to feel that your air is failing, go and practice one of these techniques to improve your air supply. Now, what should you be working on when you enter the practice room to play? Like I said before, make sure you have your air moving, but then you should move on to a warm-up. Long tones is the best kind of warm-up you can do for tone out there, especially long tones in the lower octave. Playing low, long notes is the most effective way to produce a more mature and darker tone. Set your metronome to 60 beats per minute. Start with your low F, 5 and 4, or 4 if you're on a B flat, and play it for as long as you can. Set a goal for yourself. Maybe it's 5 seconds, maybe it's 10 seconds, maybe it's 30 seconds. Whatever you can do. Set a reasonable goal for yourself and then don't move on from that note until you can reach it. Then move down chromatically. Go down to E, then E flat, then D, D flat, C, and maybe B flat if you're playing on a B flat horn. Set a goal for yourself on each one of these notes. This way you're creating a regiment schedule for yourself. It'll help activate your brain before you play any kind of etude. Another exercise I like to do is I like to take whatever scale I feel like working on that day, and I set my metronome to 60, and I play whole notes on each note, going up, do, re, do. And I do that all in one breath, and I see how far up the scale I can make it. Once I breathe, I know I'm done. These exercises will help create a better sound for yourself and a more productive practice session for you. I hope you enjoyed all these tips in this video. As always, you can always send me questions with any kind of resource you might need. Another tip that I couldn't fit anywhere else in the video but I think is very helpful is make sure that you listen to professionals of your instrument. Regardless of what you play, listen to people who have really figured out your instrument and make you sound better. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed.